Welcome to that Sugar Moment, the show finale.
We'll be talking love, sex, and money, and we'll be joined by Wizkid and Banky W from Nigeria, El Tito from South Africa, and Bonai Jemadari from Kenya. How you doing, young world? My name is Vanessa.
Kool-Aid.
And welcome to that
So
Sugar
far, we've
Moment.
discussed multiple concurrent partners, girls negotiating safe sex, and transactional sex. Up next, we'll be dealing with some rather heavy topics: rape and living with HIV.
Please don't tell.
I have to. Oh, don't cry. You'll make me feel bad.
I promise to never happen again.
Well, I suppose I could keep a secret. But then you owe me a little dance. So I can also feel I had a nice night out. Come on. I know what you've been up to wearing this little dress. Come on.
Uncle, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
One in 5 women get raped, right, period. So that's very important to know that it's a concern. And that's why I had to bring it up in this conversation. And also, too, the support that is needed in terms from friends, and especially women when they're going through that. How do you handle that situation? What are we doing as friends? Or if we know someone has gone through that, what are our responsibilities as young people who are going through that? I mean, 1 in 5, that's a big number, yeah? So that's why we're bringing it up. So this conversation candid once again. Vanessa, start this off.
Before we continue, I'd like to invite Sharon Harry-Woodada. I know you play Violet, who plays a huge role in supporting Baby through her ordeal on the show. Tell us about playing that role.
The biggest challenge actually in acting that scene was the reaction of Baby's mother, because that actually got me off course. I was acting and panicking at the same time because your relative has raped you.
Because they can't rape you.
They can't
Someone
rape
who's in
you,
your family
you know?
can hurt you.
That was the biggest, that's where I felt very uncomfortable when acting the scene. But when it came to providing support, that's what we do as girls. You know, when you hear someone has been raped and you're like, okay, what can we do? Let's take you to hospital, let's take you to the police station.
So it's easy to say that Sugar is a series, that it's a character you're playing. We're not quite sure if this actually happens. So quick question, do any of us know someone who has been, show of hands, know anyone who's been raped? You know? So there's reality, yeah? So.
Yeah. And actually, it's a good thing to know that like 72% of rape victims actually raped by people they know.
They know, yeah.
Close people.
I really like that, you know, that Sugar didn't just focus on STDs and AIDS, but talked about something like rape, because I think that it's a very, very big problem in Africa. In Nigeria last year, there was a case where 5 guys raped a girl and videotaped it and put it on camera.
Oh yeah, it was online. Yeah, I remember.
And you know, it was disgusting and disturbing. And then what was even more disturbing was, if you looked at the comments, you would see that there was kind of like a sentiment there where people were saying, well, you don't know what she did. Maybe she tempted them, or maybe, you know, why was she there in the house with 5? You know, like just bringing up ignorant comments enough that you knew that there was there's a sentiment that needs to be corrected in Africa, that women are not pieces of property and that rape is wrong.
What are the steps? Somebody finds out that your friend is raped. What are the steps you recommend?
First of all, when you're raped, you shouldn't shower. That is it. Then, should you remove the clothes that you have, you should put them in those brown bags. Then from there, go to the hospital. If you can be able to go that same day, the better. If you can't, make sure that you go to the hospital before 72 hours are over, so that the other measures can be taken for HIV prevention. Should maybe the person raped you was HIV positive, issues on pregnancy and issues of sexual transmitted infections. Again, also so that you can go through rape trauma counseling, because it's quite important. That counseling having somebody to walk through with you. When you don't go for care, maybe that person who raped you was HIV positive, and maybe you're HIV negative. So if you don't go for treatment, then it means that you carry that infection. And that also means that if you have a sexual partner, you will infect them, and that will gives a path for HIV to spread.
So I think there's a certain stigma that goes with rape, and people feel ashamed. And I think it's important for the victims of rape to know that it's not your fault. And that's very important. There is no stigma. If you got raped, the person that raped you should be ashamed and should be in jail.
Absolutely.
But you have nothing to be ashamed of. Just go through the treatment and go to the police, and that's it.
Not only is it important to get checked after being raped, it is vital that you proceed with the required treatment. How dope is it that Baby had a support system in Violet after her ordeal? A lot of people don't have friends to be there for them.
Yeah, when you're talking about something as serious as rape, a support system is everything. Whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, a support system is everything. And since we're on the topic of rape, please understand that rape is a crime. You can report it. The option to report it is there. So if you feel that you need to, go to your cops, go to relevant authorities, yeah?